Welcome back to Rock'em Sock'em Radio. I'm your host, the People's Interim Champ. Today we're doing a post-fight film study of how Jack Hermansson humbled Joe Pyfer. So I got this prediction wrong because I thought Joe Pyfer would continue to improve at the tender age of 27, but oh boy was I wrong. The story of the fight was Jack Hermansson's effective single jab. So Jack Hermansson's single jab on repeat was enough to stop the pressure of Joe Pyfer, and without pressure Pyfer doesn't really have a plan B or a B game, so we find out in this fight. Now, despite open space, Pyfer's answer to the jab was a basic high guard, hoping that his forearms would take the blow, and that's when he actually saw the jab coming, that is. Now, Pyfer was unable to pressure Hermansson to the fence, where Pyfer typically opens up and lands his power punches. Without the help of the fence and effective pressure, Hermansson could simply step backwards in a straight line to avoid the powerful overhand right of Pyfer. Now, Hermansson was actually the one finding success pressuring Pyfer to the fence. In fact, in my prediction video, I said Pyfer was susceptible to leg kicks and doesn't check them. Now, I also said Pyfer would improve in each fight and probably learn to check kicks, but I was wrong about that. Pyfer's skill level plateaued for this fight, and by round 4, Hermansson's calf kicks had done enough damage by then for Pyfer's takedowns to be stuffed with relative ease. Pyfer simply ate the calf kicks like it would not affect the rest of his game, quite foolishly, and by round 5 Pyfer's knees would buckle from the calf kick. Now, Pyfer ate so many calf kicks that it affected his ability to wrestle, plant for power punches, and his overall footwork as well. By the end of the fight, Jack Hermansson was the one double-legging Pyfer in the centre of the octagon after all of the calf kicks clearly took a toll on Pyfer's footwork and knees. Now, once taken down, Pyfer didn't have much off his back in terms of a ground game. Pyfer's attempts to adjust to Hermansson's jab mid-fight consisted of the infamous and pretty useless mummy guard, which left his chin and hips open, but Jack Hermansson didn't take full advantage of that. Now, Jack the Joker Hermansson did what he always does, which is the jab, the calf kick, and the in and out footwork. That's his stand-up A game. Pyfer and his team clearly did not prepare well for this one, as it's a fight that Pyfer should have won and definitely could have won with some tactical thinking, which both men lacked in this fight. Both guys said to themselves, let's play our predictable A games and see who imposes their will for at least 3 rounds. Now, when that scenario happens, the man with the more experience will probably have enough craftiness to find a way like Hermansson did in this fight. I think Pyfer will look back on this and think, I should have wrestled more early, but he got drunk on that statistic that has a harder punch than Francis Ngannou, and thought his shit didn't stink, and pride comes before a fall, of course, and the jab is the most important punch in boxing. Now, the internet is being reactionary already and calling Pyfer a fraud, which is hyperbolic. It's a shame that Pyfer showed no improvement at the tender age of 27, but he's young enough to bounce back better, so the fraud allegations aren't justified. But if Joe Pyfer does not improve in his next fight, then his title aspirations are looking like a bit of a reach. That's me, I'm out. Like and subscribe. I'll be back with another prediction video for the next UFC card.